is Jeff Mesnick. I'm here with the Channel Marketing Journal, and I'm excited to be here in New Orleans with Michael Hopfinger, who's Director of America's Channels. How are you doing today?
All is well. Good to be here with you, Jeff. Thank you.
Yeah, I love this city, man. Look at this. Look at their surroundings. We're down here on Canal Street, looking out over the streets. Might hear some little questionable language coming from the street.
It's New Orleans. That's all right.
That's okay.
It's got a little edge.
So it's the Cisco Velocity Summit. This is your baby. How's it going?
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah.
We've had a great day one. We had an outstanding keynote speaker, Marcus Sheridan, join us today, and I think he really sparked the audience. We've got a really good feedback so far on a lot of the impact sessions, the breakouts that we're running as well. So
Yeah.
So far so good. You know.
I went to the omni-channel session. That was actually really good. There was you brought your name up, talking about how you need to do all three.
Yeah, and I mean that one's a real. We talked at the keynote about wanting to be practical, but then also provide a little bit of vision and you know, sort of transformational thinking. But that one we really said let's focus on being practical. I think a lot of times a big company like Cisco, big manufacturer, gets in front of channel partners and starts talking about their tech stack that has 80 different pieces of technology in it, and the channel partners are kind of like, look, that does, we're not a massive Fortune 100 company. That doesn't necessarily apply for us. And sometimes it can be a source of frustration for our channel partners when we talk about that tech stack. So what we really tried to do with the omni-channel session today was back it off and be practical, be realistic, and talk about taking an omni-channel approach in a way that doesn't involve the kind of investment and overhead associated with having one of those enterprise-grade marketing technology stacks like we built at Cisco. So we're trying to be resonant and relevant with our partners. I think the omni-channel session today was kind of hit that one soundly.
Yeah, I think you're right. I really actually enjoyed it. So one of the things that you do a lot of is work with distribution. So we got a bunch of distribution partners here today, learning and sharing with you guys. So maybe share one of the programs that you're most excited about, that you've launched through distribution, and any challenges that maybe you had in launching them.
Yeah. I mean, distribution's close to my heart. I came up through distribution. I've worked at a distributor for a period of time, and we really do view our distributors as an extension of our channel management strategy. Mm-hmm. Huge partners for us. Program that we're running right now goes by the name of Radius, and it's a structured framework that we've developed to really allow us to do two-tier partner enablement, so a little bit smaller partners, do partner enablement and marketing partner enablement specifically, and really a focus on demand generation. It's the key business output. Creating pipeline with these guys is huge for us. And the distributor partners have partnered with us to scale this out. We're doing this with over 500 partners in the Americas.
Right.
Sometimes, you've got to create the win-win with the distie. The distributors are in the partner enablement business just like we are. So we've got to create a program that works for them and that they can also build into the way that they show up to market, and offer it as a way that they offer value to their partner customers as well. So, building it in a way that they can, not to say necessarily white label it, but a way that they can sort of integrate it into their existing motions. That's where we can really get the win-win, and we get that positive response when we show up with a program that's structured like that to the distributors.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be challenging because you're really delivering a message down, not just one level, two levels, but three levels now, because you got the disties, you got the channel partners, and you want the consumer to hear a consistent messaging.
Yeah. Oh, it's a challenge, no doubt about it. And it comes back to the way we develop our content, the way we partner with our distributors. These distributors have developed really robust marketing organizations. They come with their own agencies in a lot of cases, which is enormous value add to our overall channel. So to the extent that we're able to engage with those guys in a really strategic fashion, lay the groundwork for what's going to be important to us, and then find that mutual benefit, what's also important to them, and then really focus around delivering those key messages. That's the way that we get it done. And it isn't perfect, doesn't work all the time. We have our swings and misses like anybody, but for the most part, you can see in general, we're getting closer and closer with our disties, and we are delivering that consistent message. It's difficult for Cisco. We sell a ton of stuff, but having focus and really spelling that out on the front end in partnership with the disties makes a huge difference.
Sounds great. Well, this has been a great event and a great program. So I have one last question, which is going to be a toughie. Hope you don't piss anybody off. With all the travel that we've done, you've been probably around the world. What's the favorite city that you've been through during that travel?
Yeah, for me, I would say my favorite city is probably Tokyo. I've only been there one time. Absolutely blew my mind. The mix between the old, the ancient, and then the hyper futuristic, and the different styles, and just the culture itself for me is brilliant. I absolutely love it. And the city itself is both, again, you can go to the gardens, you can go to the palace, but then you turn around and maybe the most futuristic city in the world is at your doorstep as well. So just a city that I'd love to go back to and explore a little bit more. But yeah, I got to say Tokyo wins that one.
I think that's interesting because, it's a city in constant transformation, kind of like Cisco.
Yeah, a little bit, exactly. Maybe that's why I like it so much.
There you go. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the time. And this has been Jeff Mesnick with Michael Hopfinger, Channel Marketing Journal. And we'll say goodbye to lovely New Orleans.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right, thank you.
Cheers.